All right, so if you are watching this right now and you haven't done the do now, you want to stop the video and go back and attempt to do the do now first, because it's going to help you better understand the lesson if you go through the flow of questions. So if you haven't done the do now, stop, go try to the do now, and then come back. If you have done the do now, then we're going to discuss it right now. So the question was, what do you think when somebody's taking forever to like tell you a story, right? And if you're anything like me, I'm just like, okay, so like, what is the point of you telling me this story? Like, what do you want me to get out of it? Essentially, why are you telling me this? That idea of what's the point of this? Like, why are you telling me this story? That is the same idea of main idea. Okay, what is the main purpose about, like, what are my main thoughts about this topic? Okay, and that's actually what main idea means. So you want to write this down, because you should be taking notes. So you can either type it or you can write it. But main idea is the most important thought about the topic. Okay, now in order to identify the main idea, which is a very strong reading skill, you need to know the topic. Okay, so you must, and you can write this down too, you must know the topic. Okay, so you're like, Miss, what is a topic? The topic is the person, place, thing, or idea that's being written about. Okay, so it's the person, it's a noun, it's the noun, it's the person, place, thing, or idea that's being written about. So if you haven't written those three things down, you want to take a moment to write these three things down. The main idea is the most important thought about the topic. You must know the topic in order to identify the main idea. And the topic is the person, place, thing, or idea that's being written about. So we have this little example here. It's about my dog, Jessie. Jessie's in Los Angeles, which is where I'm from. So let's see. It says, my dog Jessie is the best dog in the whole world. She always snuggles me when I get home. She loves to lay by my side, and if I'm sad, she listens to me. So what is the topic of this passage? What is the person, place, thing, or idea being written about? What do you think? If you said my dog, Jessie, you're absolutely correct. Okay? So my dog Jessie is the main topic that's being written about. Now, what is my most important thought about Jessie? The most important thought is that she's the best dog ever. Just cross that out. What is my proof that she's the best dog? Well, she snuggles me, right? That's one piece of evidence. And you're going to learn more about specific pieces of evidence next week or later this week from Ms. Pope. Number 2 is she loves to lay by my side. And number 3, if I'm sad, she listens to me. So those 3 things tell me or tell you that Jessie is the best dog ever. And they prove my most important thought, that she's the best. Why is she the best? Because she snuggles, she lays by me, and she listens to all of my problems. Okay? So the main idea of a text, and you can write this down too, you should write this down. The main idea helps the reader understand what the story is all about. So if I were to continue writing this story, what would the rest of the story be about? Exactly. How Jessie is the best dog ever. Okay? So as you read today about the movie Mulan, you're going to be thinking, what is the main idea of this story? What is this article really trying to tell me about the movie Mulan? And then after you read the article, you have to make a decision. Should people watch Mulan or should they boycott it? Which means you don't watch it and you don't give it any money. But you have to read the article first, and you have to understand what is the most important thought about the topic, and the topic is the movie Mulan. All right? So go back to the lesson, and you're going to read the article now and answer the question. And this is very important. After each section, there's a question. You want to read the question first, because good readers always know why they're reading something. You don't, outside of pleasure, you don't read just to read, right? You want to read an academic piece and know why you're reading it. So as you read, make sure you read the questions first, then read the article. Read the question, then read that portion of the article, so you know what you're looking for, you know why you're reading it. Okay? All right, if you have any specific questions, reach out to your teacher. And remember, try your best. That's all we want, is your absolute best.